Do you ever just walk in to your art space and walk right back out? Because I end up doing that a lot. I'm not the cleanest person when it comes to being organized and cleaning up after a project. In all honesty, I'm a mess. And I know most of us are. Most of us are a mess. So that's why I put together this video. I wanted to illustrate how I organize and how I clean up, and hopefully I've done a good job. So without further ado, check out the new intro. What's up everybody, I'm Mike. Welcome to Mike Makes. Okay, so you're doing an art project, or in my case like 3 or 4. Most of the time I end up having several things going on at one time. I might be 3D printing over here, I might be working on a video over here, I might be building something over here, or building several things. I might even be painting something. I've normally got several projects going on at one time, and with that entails a big mess. So things get shifted around, things get lost, don't normally get put back in the right place. So normally I try to clean up after myself most of the time, but I work a full-time job and I have 3 kids. Awesome kids, but I still have 3 kids. So most of the time I'm pretty tired. So by the time I get done with a project, I'm going to bed. Like I don't normally clean up right then. I try to, but most of the time it doesn't happen. So with that being said, I've come up with a way to hopefully illustrate how I organize and what works for me, how I have my desk set up. Normally my cleaning schedule, I try to clean up on Sundays because I work 6 days a week at my regular job. So Sunday is normally I get up, I drink some coffee, I straighten up a little bit, and then I jump into another project. Let's jump in. Let's check this out. Okay, so this is one of my paint racks that I built. It's 1.5 inch PVC pipe cut into about 2 inch sections and just glued together. So as you can see, they hold a lot of paints. I actually need to make some more little sections, but it works pretty good. And these are my glues. I keep all of my glues in the same area, so if I need something, they're all right there. Over here I have all my Citadel paints. So I don't use them as much as I thought I would, but I do like the contrast paints and the shades. These are my inks. I don't have very many inks, but I make washes and things like that. I normally don't airbrush with a lot of inks, but I've heard a lot of people do. And then these are my hobby metallics. They're not model paints, but they are acrylic and they are all metallic. These are my basing materials. I like this dude. He's one of my favorite guys. These are all my basing materials. I've got some coarse rock, my baking soda, some fish, aquarium rocks, and over here I've got sand, and I've got some static grass down here. Now moving along, I've got my brushes, flocking. This glue's not supposed to be there. Put it there. That's how we straighten up here at Mike Makes. We just make sure everything is in the same place as his brother and sister. Okay, down here, I bought these little bins. If you're familiar with roses, they were really cheap. I think I paid like 75 cents for this one and like 50 cents for the small ones. And they're just bins. So I've got some homemade black wash, some foam bricks, my black Mod Podge, some homemade brown wash, a couple of model paints. Most of these are washes though. almost everything in here is a wash. All homemade. So, little airbrush holder. This is the coolest thing ever. I'm not sure who made it, but I downloaded it on Thingiverse and I printed it, and it works phenomenally. I love it. So then I've got a little bin with my hobby glasses, and hey, there he is again. Yeah, I've got my Mars 2 vat taken apart. It's time to refep, so that will be probably tomorrow. Then I've got a little box here. It's got bases, little glass beads and whatnots, and these weird little eyeballs I use on different projects. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much how the desk is set up. Then of course I've got my dry pigments in that box, and my airbrush stuff over there, and my little Mike Makes business card holder. I mean, I make stuff constantly, whether it's for the channel or not. I just enjoy this hobby, so keeps me nice and safe. Keeps me out of trouble. Okay, so the first thing I do when I start clearing off my desk is I close all electronics, get them out of the way, because you never know if a paint's gonna spill, a solvent's gonna spill. This stuff will ruin everything. Then I start with my power tools next. Get all my power tools, my Dremel, my drill, my hot wire cutter, anything like that that's on the desk that I need to put away. Now I'm just kind of straightening up a little bit, trying to put paints and different things like that up, put glues where they go, put washes where they go. I think it's really important for everyone to remember why we do this hobby and why we enjoy crafting. It's the end result. It's the act of building something or creating something from nothing. And if we're so concerned about where my paints go and how I'm organized and et cetera, and not making a mess at all, and keeping everything off my desk constantly, then we're taking effort and power away from what we're creating. So I don't really mind making a mess, because you can always clean it up. Okay, so I understand this was not the most interesting video I've ever done or ever will do, hopefully, but I did see a reason to make it. I think a lot of people do get carried away with how their space looks, and if you can tell, like, I don't really worry about how messy my area gets or if I spill a little bit of paint. To me, that's irrelevant, because when I'm crafting, I'm in the zone and I'm doing what I enjoy doing. So just keep that in mind. Just don't let your cleanliness become more of a hobby than creating. Thanks for watching. I'm Mike. This is Mike Makes. If you haven't liked or subscribed, hit the bell notification, hit that subscribe button, comment. I have no comments. Somebody comment on my video. We'll see you next time. I think next week we're going to be doing a cavern build. It will be a build video, and it should be a lot more fun than this one. Till next time, take it easy, y'all. Peace.